Hello friends, I'm Pallavi.H.Antani.Psychiatric social worker. I'm in this field since last 40 years and I work with children for 25 years, age group 3 to 5, and after doing case studies of 1,000 children, I have written one book in Gujarati, Hajar Manas Santan, that is my 1,000 mind child, and it is already translated and soon it would be out. On YouTube, I have given many talks on parenting, and I've included various subjects like their homework, their personality problem, preschool activities, simultaneous parallel activities for preschool children, then their personality problem, child's play, and many subjects I've included. Second topic is the guidance at the various stages of life, and for that also I have given talk in English and Gujarati, that is appreciation, nobody understands me, no time, just do nothing, accept the person as he is, interaction and communication in family, and many more. Friends, I would like to thank you so much. It is very good response from you in my new venture, my talk in English. Thank you so much. My today's subject is tips for interaction. Interaction can be at any age, like children, school going students and youth, then marital adjustment, and then old age, then friends. It can be between boss and subordinate workers or neighbors, or it can be at any stage. I would like to give you some tips. That is suggestion or conditions while behaving, while interacting with people. I have heard people telling that it would be better if you tell them, it would be better if you suggest, it would be better if you convey. Why so? What is the secret behind one's conversation or suggestion or communication? Same thing we can also do, but we must keep some points in mind. As far as the child is concerned, interaction is everywhere. As far as child is concerned, we have to give them certain value. Then for school going children, we have to teach them discipline. Then for teenager, we have to guide them in developing power of discrimination. We have to be behind curtain and make them independent. And then as far as the marital adjustment is concerned, there are various problems, difference of opinions, and old age people are having their health problem and their psychosomatic problem, and they behave, they just become a child. So you have to interact with them and give them special suggestion. You have to take care. Then with your friends, with your neighbor, and then with your boss, and it is everywhere. So while interacting with people, there are certain points which if you keep it in mind, it would be very easy. Very simple points are there, but while behaving, while interacting, while suggesting, while giving them value, if you keep this basic things in your mind, it would be very easy. So while doing my, as I'm telling you in my whole episodes, that while doing my research or while doing counseling or while interviewing people, if I come across some suggestion and if it is fruitful and if it is proved, why not to share it with you, I thought. It is useful, it works. One thing you should keep in mind, that instead of giving them lecture or instead of giving them direct suggestion, you should it should look as if you are there to help them. You are not there to tell them do or don't all this thing, but you are there with them to help them in their problem. Then first thing should be you are there to help them, you are with them, accept them. Instead of asking question and all, first give them security, accept them. You are with them, you are there to solve the problem, you are there to help them, you are there, always you are there with them in their any circumstances. It should appear like, it should be like that, not appear. Then give them security. You give them secure atmosphere so that they would be free. They won't think that you have gone there to scold them or show them their mistakes, and it's not like that. You just give them security and always give them feeling that I am always with you. So don't become the opposite party. Be with them. Then never stop communication. Whatever you want to tell, you tell them clearly and communicate, and give them chance to answer you what they believe in their mind and what you think about that matter in your mind, and what is the right way in particular situation, that you have to explain. In that case, communication should be there, and there shouldn't be any sort of fear. If the person, whatever is in his mind, if he won't reveal, then how would you come to know his perception, and how would you improve it? So communication must be there, expression should be there on both the ways. Whatever you want to express, whatever you want to ask, you should give liberty. Then the manner in which you are representing your views is important. It should be soft, acceptable tone, with love. Then whenever you are dealing with people, or you are dealing with any problem, or you are giving value, at that time you should be always honest. The other people, the person who is in front of you, should feel that you don't have any personal gain, you don't have any personal interest. You are honest and you want to improve and you want to help that people. That feeling should come out. Otherwise, it should be revealed. Otherwise, how the person would know? So, be honest. Then you must have the complete knowledge of the subject on which you are discussing, arguing, you want to convey. You want to give value, you want to teach discipline, you want to establish certain norms or rules. Suppose your old parents are having diabetes, you don't have to say no sweet things. You should be clear about it, that in how much quantity one can take, what would be the substitute. You have to know the level and threshold up till which the number you should not worry. You should have all this knowledge in your mind. I'm just giving example. And you must have the deep knowledge. You must do study. You must do homework. Then you can give suggestion. Then see. If the person is secure and the person would think that you are with them, then he would understand and he would accept your suggestion quickly. It reminds me of when you want to tell something to the child, and if you want some work, you have to take some work from them. And if you want to explain, or if you want to give some value, if you tell them directly, they won't believe you. Just sometimes what happens, you have to just call them, you just make him sit on your lap, and then you gradually just tell them, so that thing would go in his mind. You are with them, security is there, so they would listen. So the person who is in front of you should always in relaxed mood, so that he can accept you, he can listen to you. So create the atmosphere when the person would be very free, expressive. And one thing is identity. You have to establish your identity. If you can't establish your identity, what's the use of your suggestion? I have seen some persons from morning to night with children, with their middle-aged person, with youth, with their parents, with their worker. They keep on telling certain things. But identity is not established, so nobody listens to them. It is not good. You have to establish your identity. There are ways and means by which you can establish your identity. So when you speak something, they would take it seriously. So these all are things, and you should give them the logical reason. If your mommy is telling it is your mommy's order, it is your papa's order, it is a rule from school, your teachers, people won't, students or children or youth of nowadays won't listen to you. You have to give them a logical reason. As far as the child is concerned, they also love to listen to logical reason, and they accept. You don't have to say that, no, I am not in mood to talk to you. You have to say that in office I had to work very hard, I am not free, I won't play with you, I don't want to attend gym today, so you manage on your own. I'll be there tomorrow. So you have to give exact reason. So they'll believe. So these are the ways and points you should keep it in your mind while interacting with people. And there won't be that time when we say you just talk to them, he would listen to you, she would listen to you. He or she, they would listen to you also, provided you keep certain points in mind, like you are there to help them, accept them, give them security, give them feeling that I am always with you. Keep constant talking. There shouldn't be any barrier as far as the communication is concerned. Fearless, there should not be any fear while expressing oneself. Then the manner in which you are talking is very important. You should be honest while suggesting something. It should be, you should tell them the clear, tell them the whatever you want to express clearly. I forgot to give you one example. If you want to send your son to some special class or daughter, and this month you can't afford, so you have to show him the budget and tell him that this month it is not possible. Once while going for picnic, I was writing down the name, those who are interested, and one boy stood up and he said, I won't come. I asked him, did you ask your mommy, papa? He said, yes, my mommy, papa told that this picnic is very expensive and this month we can't afford, so you don't have to go. That was the reason, was difficult to digest for 3 years old child. Anyway, we did some arrangement and it was done. But I'm just telling you, be clear and honest. So even if the child is there, he would accept you. Then you must have that knowledge of the subject. You should be clear in your mind and always establish your identity. So next time I would be there with one very good subject. Thank you so much, friends.